My name is Chris Button. I am role A.
My name is George Simons and I'm role B.
My name is Margina Surjan and I'm role C.
My name is Kieran Carew and I'm role D.
Good morning everyone. Welcome to today's meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss the action plan to promote the company's business. Does everyone have a copy of the meeting agenda?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to cover 3 items on the agenda: special event, promotional strategies and sponsorship.
Right. Let's talk about the special event. I suggest participating in a food fair. The reason I am suggesting this is because a food fair will create business opportunities. Furthermore, this will attract potential visitors from abroad, which will be very good for the business.
I see your point. I know that there will be a food fair in the Hong Kong Convention Centre this summer. As shown from this year's report, there were many exhibitors from different countries and over 500,000 visitors to the Hong Kong Food Fair last year. The upcoming food fair will take place in August. Why don't we set up a booth there? This would increase sales and profits for sure.
I see what you mean. However, I don't think that joining the food fair is a good idea because the buyers will be easily distracted since there will be many food stalls in the food fair. There are too many competitors from other countries. The competition will be fierce.
I am afraid that I'm against joining the food fair as well because it could be very expensive. As we all know, the booth rental in Hong Kong can be very high. It can be $40,000 for a standard booth per day. We cannot afford this.
Alright. I see what you mean. Perhaps we should not join the food fair this year. Let's move on to the next item on the agenda. We should talk about promotion strategies now. What are your opinions?
In my opinion, I think we should advertise in local newspapers and magazines. This will be cost effective and will save us money in the long run.
That's an interesting idea. I agree that we can advertise in newspapers, especially free daily newspapers. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff? I suggest this because free newspapers are easily accessible and anyone can get a copy. Certainly, free daily newspapers have a wide reader coverage.
You have a point there. I think advertising will be a very good idea. However, I feel that we should promote black coffee through online newspapers and magazines. I suggest that we should target the clothing, entertainment and food sections as these are very popular sections. I believe a large number of people will see our advertisement.
True. I agree that we can adopt internet marketing. What I mean is that we can also advertise on Facebook and Twitter. As we all know, these are the largest social networks. Thus, we will be able to reach a wider audience.
That's a good idea. There are some very popular platforms. In addition, shall we advertise in MTR stations? It is an extremely effective way of advertising because there are thousands of commuters who go to work by MTR every day. We can advertise it in a few stations including TSD, Central, Bangkok and Hong Kong. The flow of commuters is especially high. Do you think it is an effective way to draw people's attention?
I see your point, but I think we should explore how much it costs to advertise in MTR stations. It could be pricey, then we can decide if it's feasible. In my point of view, perhaps we can also consider offering discount coupons and free gifts to our customers. Without doubt, this will definitely increase the sales of our company. Some people might want to try our coffees because of a 5% discount and free coffee mugs. Customers might like the beverage and actually come back for more.
Sorry, I don't quite agree with your suggestion because this will decrease our profits. Customers might not return to our shop. From our past experience, the number of return customers is actually quite small.
Okay, I see your point. It seems that we cannot decide what promotional strategies to adopt at the moment. Shall we look at these options in more detail later? Let's discuss the third item on our agenda now and talk about sponsorship. Do you have any ideas?
In my opinion, I suggest that we could perhaps sponsor international sporting events like football competitions and basketball matches. This will give us a chance for worldwide promotion and our coffee brand will be recognized internationally. Sporting events are quite sought after in this day and age. So this could be a good way to increase awareness of our brand.
Kieran, you have a point here. We could sponsor sporting events such as marathons. As we have recently seen, marathons are getting very popular. The participants, as well as the supporters, will get a chance to taste our coffee, and this could attract them to buy our coffee in the near future.
I see your point. However, I'm not sure about sponsoring sporting events. The reason I am saying this is because coffee may not be healthy for runners.
I'm afraid I also have doubts about sponsoring sporting events. Very often, energy drink companies would sponsor sporting events. Rarely would coffee suppliers do so. From my perspective, perhaps we can sponsor TV programs or dramas instead. The number of target customers would increase as many people watch TV. Also, the actors will drink our coffee in some of the scenes in the programs or dramas. It would be a good promotion.
That's a great point. Shall we all agree to go ahead with sponsoring TV programs and dramas then?
Yes, it's a great
Yes.
suggestion. Okay, it looks like we've run out of time. Let's finish here. It seems that we have covered all the items on the agenda.
Okay, let me just summarize the main points. Firstly, we agreed that we will not join the food fair this year. Secondly, regarding promotional strategies, we will talk more about these next time. Finally, for the sponsorship, we are going to sponsor TV programs and dramas.
Excellent. Does anyone have anything else to add?
No. Well, if there are no more suggestions, this is the end of our meeting. Let's meet again next Tuesday. Thank you all for coming.
Thank
Thank you.
you.